Okay, here it goes. Hi, everybody. My name's Bonifacio Zapata. Bonifacio. Nobody can say it. It's whatever. But I'm not here to talk about my name. I'm here to talk about something that I have, something that I was finally diagnosed in mid deployment. Depression. I have depression. It's something that I know a lot of people go through, and I know I have a bunch of friends that do suffer depression. And on my part, it's horrible. Uh, but honestly, I've had depression since as long as I know high school. But that part kind of started with, well, I guess a little bit longer than high school. So I could say, as a little kid, I started developing around 14, 15, whatever, I don't know. I started developing these sad emotions, seeing the things that I saw. Like, I know in the past I've seen my dad hit my mom, I've seen alcohol being abused by family, I've seen drugs being abused by family. And growing up seeing that, it's the worst thing you can see. It's like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what did I do now? Well, well, later on, I bottled it up. I left emotions and whatever. I didn't let it bother me. I sucked it up. You know, I'm a boy. I'm a big boy. I got to do that. And in high school, I really tested my emotions in high school. I had my friends, my first love, my first heartbreak in high school. It was the worst thing that could happen. When that happened, I was bawling. I was tearing. It was a girl I loved, the girl I lost my virginity to, and that first happened. The same thing then. I bottled up my emotions. I let it out. I didn't let it out. I kept it in away from my family. They seen me cry, but not as much as it affected me. Years passed by. I joined the military. Get out of the world, see something, do something amazing. I traveled. I seen all that. I fought for my country, if that's how you can call it, and I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was those years that even that came through. That things happened to. Again, it started to show. I being away from family, it sucks. So I created a family in Hawaii. I'm stationed in Hawaii. Yeah, big island, all that. Made a family. A girl in high school I loved. Knew her for like years, so many years of my life, and everything that was happening during deployment. We got in so many arguments. This is a girl that I really cared about. I loved. It's somebody I want to be with. Getting ready to get married. What? Yeah, I was gonna get married, and I come home. I get back from deployment. 2 weeks from coming home, she tells me, "I don't think it's gonna work out. There's that she's been seeing somebody else while I was gone." And her reason was for that because we were arguing. And I'm like, I'm sorry, the arguments, I wouldn't do nothing to actually like hurt you. It's stressful. I'm in the military. I'm gone away from family. But her excuse was that. That was her excuse. I don't think, but you get the gist. So whatever. Again, I bottled it up. Whatever. It sucked. It sucked. It made me sad, but I bottled it up. Then I had a good friend, a best friend that I kind of started falling for, and she picked me up. With all that happened, and again, again, all this stuff happens. I get heartbroken before my second deployment, and she disappears. I mean, I'm not holding grudges. It's her life. She does what she wants, and it sucks. But with that happening, I see people, and one thing that I've seen that I wish I had when I was in the military, was people had families, they had wives, they had kids, and they had that life that I want, but I couldn't hold a relationship. And it sucked. And seeing all that, and being so much stress. In the military, too, it's so stressful. You already talk to your friends, you already talk to family. In the middle of the deployment, it affected me so, it finally hit me. My depression finally hit to where everything came out. I honestly wanted to thinking about taking my life, and that's one of the worst things that somebody can think of. Somebody could want to do is take their own life, and it sucks. It really sucked. It hurt me inside. I died a little inside, or more than a little, but I had the courage not to stop it. I told my NCOs, which is people that are in charge of me, hey, something's really wrong with me. In the middle of the deployment, we kept me that we stayed. I stayed for 2 weeks. I saw one of a therapist. I was diagnosed with depression. That was when I finally was on my file. That it finally came out. I took medicine. I took pills, and now that it's finally actually out of the cat's out of the bag, I acknowledge that I had depression. Every now and then I go through it, and it sucks to where I really want to be with my friends, or I really want to like someone, I want to spend time with my family, but I kind of, in a way, I kind of push myself away so that depression does not affect them. But but knowing that how much they are there for me, I am starting to acknowledge their presence more in my life, and that's something that everybody needs that suffers from depression. Like me, I'm an everyday guy. I go to school. I'm in school for culinary, local culinary, and but still, depression still can affect you. It can affect your grades. It can affect your life, your personal life, and all that. And every now and then, something happens to where it triggers it. Like I'm still somebody I want that believes in family. I still want that wife. I still want the kids. I still want that nice life, old school life. Keep it old school. Whatever. But every now and then it seems to slip away when somebody walks in and they're all like, "Hey, I like you. We like each other," and it changes. And from there, like, I guess the one thing that I felt like, I mean, it's stupid for me to want to kind of need is that compatibility with somebody that can feel like they really can change who you are, like actually feel fix out with your depression. Because I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like everybody needs that somebody to cope with depression. I mean, I have my friends, I have my family, I love them. I have my career and the best thing ever. But I guess it's just still that one thing that I need, and it still kind of affects me. But I guess it's in a way you gotta live with it, and I try to. I don't sleep at night. So many thoughts running through my head. Nothing bad, and I'm just saying it really can fuck with your head. It really can mess you up. But on that note, if you know somebody that suffers from depression, if you know somebody that you see hardly talks to you, or like at times they're kind of distant, kind of try to be there, like show that you're there for them, show that you care about them, that you will have the compassion for them, because those people that suffer from depression are the same people that would do anything for you, that would sacrifice their lives to make sure you're happy. And I'm one of those people. And well, yeah, I guess that's me. I'm finally letting it out. This is my video to give to people to pass it through. And if this is you, you don't be afraid. Let people know. Show that, show the real you, sort of. But Hey, well, thank you for your time. It's like 2 in the morning over here in Texas. San Antonio. Yeah. But my name's Bonifacio, and I'm a normal guy with depression. Bye.